friends, and welcome back to my channel. I have something fun today. It came in my mail a couple days ago, and so I'm going to do an unboxing for you. This is for the April 2017 Sew Sampler, and I have no idea what's inside this box, but we are going to find out. So for those of you who don't know, the Sew Sampler is just a monthly subscription shop from Fat Quarter Shop, and you can just go sign up for it. I'll have a link in my description box below for it. But you just sign up, and then on the 20th of the month, every month they ship out a box of goodies to you. I've been getting them for, gosh, I think like 8 months or something like that, maybe less. I can't remember actually, so don't quote me on that. But I can say that out of all of those boxes that I've received, there was only one that I wasn't super thrilled with, and it was still okay. I just felt like it wasn't quite anything I might have purchased, so I ended up giving a lot of that away, and some of it I kept a little bit of it. But other than that, pretty much every box I've gotten aside from that one, out of all of them, I have loved almost everything that's in them. They come out with really fun fabric and notions, and it's usually one of the newer lines of fabric that is like coming out, and something I would probably want to purchase anyways. And then they usually have fabric plus a pattern that goes with the fabric that they're sending out, and then a bunch of fun little notions, and there's usually an extra bonus in the box as well. So the boxes are $24.95 per month. I think somebody was a little bit confused as to the cost of them last time I did a video, so I just want to make that clear. So you pay $24.95 a month plus shipping for your box, and then the value of the box I'll show you as soon as we open it, because I don't know what's in here. But the value is usually somewhere between like $50 and $60. I think the lowest box I saw was around $48, and that was the one that I was saying before that I didn't love that much. I saw a lot of comments on it. People kind of didn't like it. And, you know, I don't know, I feel like Fat Quarter Shop has done a great job listening to what people are asking for and filling these boxes with goodies. And that was really, honestly, out of all the boxes I've gotten, the only one I even saw complaints on. So I think for a subscription service, that's a pretty good track record. A lot of times you get stuff that you're just like, you know, I probably wouldn't have spent the money on it anyways. I have not really had that be the case with these boxes. I pretty much loved everything that has come in them except that one. So let's take a close look. So let's see what's inside this one, and we can kind of see what the value is, and yeah, I'm excited to check it out. Alright, so I did want to just do a size comparison. So this bigger box was the box that I got last month. This box is the one that came this month, so as you can see, it's definitely a little bit smaller. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not as good though. It's approximately 6.5 inches wide by just about 10 inches long, and then I think they're still the same height actually, yeah, about 3 inches tall. So that doesn't mean anything. I just wanted to kind of show you, because seems like they send out different size boxes every month based on the supplies and the fit, which is probably a nice cost saving thing for them. So let's see what's inside. Okay, so like I said, I haven't actually opened this, so I have no clue what's in here. I'm excited to see. Oh, let me see, ripping that off. Okay, so this is the April box celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the Sew Sampler, so that's kind of fun. And then in here is just kind of a little overview of all the fun goodies that we're going to get. And from what I can see so far, it looks amazing. All right, they're also, looks like they're having a birthday sale. And so there's actually, I'm not going to show you the coupon codes, but there's a ton. There are 6 different coupon codes in here for, you can get 10% off your order, free shipping, $10 off Fat Quarter bundle, free Kona white charm pack, 40% off box favorites, and then a free spool of thread with any quilt kit purchase. And it looks like these coupons go, oh yeah, in big letters. It is May 19th. So these coupons, they're usually good for about a month from the box, because then you'll get a new box with new coupon codes. So anyways, lots of goodie coupons in here to kind of help fuel your sewing addiction. This is the new Sew Sampler quilt block 1, and it's the basket block, and so that's really cute. I'm kind of missing the little tabs. I liked that they had the block 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs on the top of the old cards. They were like recipe cards. I guess those ones looked more like recipe cards, so maybe they're just going with a different theme this month. I'm not totally sure, but it's still like a nice durable cardstock, so it's not going to get like ruined or anything, and you could just keep it in a little recipe card box, maybe where you put your other ones, I don't know. But anyway, so that's cute. Oh, okay, these are so fun, you guys. I always love the fabric. That's one of my favorite things about these boxes is that they're always putting out the newer fabric line, and they're ones that I almost always would have purchased anyways, and so it's really fun to get them. I feel like some of the boxes you get like older fabric or fabric maybe you haven't ever heard of, which can be fine because it might, you know, get you out of your comfort zone and maybe introduce you to something that you know, you wouldn't have necessarily gone and bought. But I also really like knowing that I'm going to get something that I know I'm going to like regardless. So these are Coney Island, and at first when I saw somebody's picture on Instagram, I thought that they were mini charm packs, but they're not. They're actually the new 3.5 by 3.5 inch squares that Moda are putting out, and they're called, these are called Coney Island Moda Treats. So the charm packs, or the mini charms, are 2.5 inch squares. These are 3.5 inch squares, which are awesome. And there's 42 squares, and you get 2 packs of them. And normally I kind of open up the fabric for you guys. I don't really want to do that with this one because I'm not sure. I just like them. They're so pretty. I don't want to be able to put them in my stash. But I'll try to kind of flip through so you can see. If you guys haven't seen Coney Island before, it's beautiful. It's the new line by Fig Tree, and I actually like all of the Fig Tree fabric lines anyway, so I love this. And it's got their signature oranges, greens, reds, yellows, navy. I love their navy. Here's some of the yellows, and then they've got a lighter, or is that the same? Oh, there was the brown, sorry, I missed the brown. Green. This is kind of a, they're light, it's not quite white, it's actually like a cream color, and then it'll move into aqua here. And this is actually what I made one of my squishy bags out of. If you saw that on my YouTube channel, if you haven't, go check it out. It's super easy, and these would be perfect to make a squishy bag out of. So that's that, 2 of these, yay, love those. All right, this one is a ruler grip, so I'll open this guy up. So basically, and I happen to have a ruler over here off camera. It doesn't come with a ruler, obviously, but it's got these little suction cups on it, which is awesome. And so you can put it on any ruler that you want, and you just suction it on there, and then you don't have, it's easier to hold, you know, when you're going to trim and stuff, instead of trying to, you know, hold it flat with your hand or whatever. So this is kind of fun. Actually, I haven't ever used one of those, so that'll be interesting. All right, so there was that. Oops, I'm sorry, I need to hit the camera. All right, the next thing that we have in here are some fine glass head pins, which is awesome. I love glass head pins because if you accidentally hit them with an iron or something, they're not going to melt to the bottom of your iron, which is nice. And I typically iron before I pin, so it's not a huge deal, but they definitely are more durable, and but they do have heat resistant heads. So if you need to pin something and then kind of iron it, you can do that without worrying about it. And these retail at $9.98. Oh, I forgot to tell you, the Coney Island Charm Packs retail at $15.96. And I think that's total. Yeah, because a regular like 5-inch charm pack is about $8 to $10, so that's probably for both of them together. This is the bonus item in there, and it retails at $4.98. Oh, it's not the bonus item. Okay, and I forgot to mention the Measure Cut Repeat guy retails at $4.98. So I'll kind of try and give you prices as we go here. All right, what are these? Oh, spool huggers. Okay, so this is interesting. I'm going to show you this picture so you can kind of see, because I don't have a thread down here. But basically what they do is they wrap around your thread to keep your thread in place. So if you're using, you know, if you're using your thread for a project and then you put it back to store it or whatever, it makes it so that it doesn't come unwound, which is kind of nice, because that way you don't have like thread getting into other thread and making a mess. So anyway, so that's what those are. I haven't actually ever heard of those. They retail for $5.48 and you get 6 of them. So those are kind of fun. I'm not sure how much I'll use these, to be quite honest with you, because I kind of just keep my thread on my machine, and I do have some other thread sitting on like a little thread holder, but yeah, I don't know. I do kind of like that though, because then you kind of know where your little piece is when you go to try and pull it off, because sometimes it's kind of hard to find. Okay, the next thing that's in here is a sewing tin from B. Lori, And these, I actually have a couple of these already. Crinkle, crinkle. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. I love the sound of crinkling. So this one is the yellow one, and they're just a little, not magnetic, little metal tins. And I use mine actually to store embroidery tools. I also have one specifically for all of the tools that come with my sewing machine. So it's got my walking foot and my screwdrivers and any extra bobbins and any extra, you know, any extra like sewing feet and just doodads like that. So I keep them all in this little tin, and it's sitting on my windowsill right next to my machine, and so it makes it really easy for me to just grab it, pop it open, and get whatever I need out of it and then put it back in. The lids stay on quite well. I've never had like, you know, like it's fallen off my windowsill quite a bunch of times and the lid hasn't come off. So these are super cute and fun, and you could really use them for anything. My daughters have, I had a couple of them. My daughters took them and used them for pencil caddies for school, and you know, just to keep all their little, you know, kid doodads in. So these are really functional, and this one's super cute. It's the yellow Be Happy one, and this one retails for $9.98, and they actually have several colors on their website. Okay, I'll show you the cards so you can sort of see the color choices hopefully there, but they've got yellow, navy, aqua, green, pink, red, and did I miss one? Yeah, so they're really super cute. Okay, and then the last thing that's in here is the exclusive. So this is the exclusive item. They always have one thing that's an exclusive to their box that you can't buy on their store, and this is called All Boxed Up Exclusive Pattern, and of course it goes with these little guys, and they always do that. They make sure that they send a pattern that goes with the fabric that they send to you. This one is by Fig Tree & Co. And it looks like it's actually pretty easy to put together. Most of what I have found on here on their patterns are that they're really nice and beginner friendly. So if you're just getting into sewing or quilting, and they are always quilting patterns. I haven't got a like sewing pattern in this box. I think it's mainly geared towards quilters, but they're always really super easy and relatively fast projects. And that makes it kind of nice, especially if you're, you know, kind of a newer quilter and you don't want anything too intimidating. On the back, it looks like you do need a couple extra things. This will finish at 48.5 by 48.5. It takes 2 of the 3.5 treat packs. You could also use 73 3.5-inch squares if you don't want to use the treats that came in the box. And then you just need some background fabric, a solid, like that yellow that's in between them, fabric, and then binding and a backing. So yeah, so there you go. Super cute. So here is the contents of the April 2017 Sew Sampler box, kind of all laid out for you. I think that it was a pretty good value. I don't remember if I said, but the pattern was retailing for $8.98, and the little recipe block, I'm wondering if you have to purchase them. They were free last time, and I don't know, but they listed as retail for $1.48, and I'll try and find that out before I post, when I edit the video, and maybe I can put it on the bottom of the screen as to whether or not you have to buy them. Last round of boxes, you could go and just download them for free, just the pattern. So I don't know if they're going to still do that or not. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, I think it was actually all in all a pretty good value for $24.95 plus shipping. So yeah, it ended up at $56. Let's see here. So the entire value for this month's box was $56.84, and then you purchased the box for $24.95 plus shipping, like I mentioned. So it was actually a pretty good value, even though the box was a little bit smaller. I think the stuff that's inside it is actually really fun, and I'm excited to try some of it. Alright guys, so that is what was in this month's Sew Sampler box. If you have any questions, you're welcome to email me, or you can ask in the comments below as well. I hope you like these unboxing videos. If you have any other quilty videos that you would like to see me do, please make sure to leave a comment below as well, and I'll see if I can get those filmed for you. I had some requests, and I did a whole video on how to quilt, so you might want to check that out as well. And it's literally like step 1, total newbie, like what do I need to get started, all the way through finishing an entire quilt project, binding it and everything, so, and quilting it yourself as well. So hopefully you'll check those out as well. I'll put some links on them at the end of this video for you. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for spending time with me today, and I will see you next time.